Hello, I'm Ramon, and welcome back to RC Modify. In front of us today we have the RLAARLO AK 787 and the TAMIYA 787B, which is on the Group C chassis. I just received the RLAARLO on Friday, October 27th. So everybody waiting for your orders. They should be arriving soon, I think. So since I was one of the first 100 people to order the RLAARLO AK 787, I did get the dual motor kit, and it comes with everything including your wire to connect both your ESCs. Okay, so let's go over what we have here. RLAARLO's does not say Mazda anywhere on it, or the main sponsors, which was Renown, I believe, because the RLAARLO, I believe, is probably a non-licensed version, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. It saves cost. I don't need to give Mazda any of my money or Renown or whoever these other people are. So I have no problem with it not being licensed. But RLAARLO not being licensed, it saves a ton on cost. I mean, I really appreciate RLAARLO making these because it allows me to actually have one that I can actually play with. I went on eBay today and I was trying to see what these are going for, the TAMIYA units, the TAMIYA kits, and I couldn't find not one kit on eBay. I did find the bodies, and the clear body with the decals goes for around 150 to 200, and the pre-painted body with your decal, spoiler, and everything starts at around $250 to $450. So we're talking you can spend just as much on just the TAMIYA body as you can get the whole RLAARLO setup for, which this one here is $299. It comes ready to run, carbon fiber, your controller, battery, everything, except for it doesn't come with your double A's for your transmitter. But this is a really good deal. They range in price from $169 to $299 currently. The $299 one is the carbon fiber ready to run one, which comes with this case, your transmitter, the 2S battery, I believe, and well, we'll find that out in a minute once I take this body off. But it comes with 2S battery and extra gearing so you can make it faster. And these cars come with, and these cars are built with 1/8 components, so your drivetrain is 1/8 scale, where the TAMIYA is only a 1/10 scale. It is carbon and plastic. The TAMIYA cars are only built to usually run around 25 to 35 miles per hour from experience. I mean, there's people getting them to go faster, but they are a lot more fragile, and that's not something you're going to do with this kit. This kit's rare. You are not going to spend the kind of money you do on this kit and try to make it go 100 miles per hour. Where these cars, people are way above the 100 mile per hour range with already. There is a, like I said, I did get the dual motor kit, so you can convert the carbon fiber chassis to a dual motor. Let's open up the TAMIYA and show you what you actually get versus what you get with the RLAARLO. I actually have two of these. This one is the clear body. Let's put this on the side. It's just packing material. Okay. Here's your TAMIYA kit. You get a clear body, a couple carbon pieces, some gearing, it's not much, and a plastic tub for the rest of your body, but I mean for the rest of your chassis. So here's the clear body. It's a I'll bring the camera over in a minute. But yeah, here's the clear body. It is slightly longer. It definitely has better lines than the RLAARLO, but like I said, licensing. If they do exact copy, now they're paying for licensing, and now it's going to be prices that we probably don't want to pay for. So, so here's the clear one, and I do have the painted body. Actually, I'm gonna bring the other kit over with the painted body. I just had this one out because this one has a nicer looking box and it looked better on video. But let's bring the one out with the painted body. Alrighty then. Alright, so here's my Tamiya kit with the painted body. Box doesn't look as pretty, but the body in this is beautiful. These Tamiya kits were released, I believe, from 1991 to about 1994. So, what's that make this? Close to about 30 years old. So that would explain that box looking the way it does. This one comes packaged a little differently, a little nicer packaging. It does come with a sport tune motor, but here's the spoiler, a couple more parts in there. I'll bring the camera for a close-up of this in a little bit. Your tires. Carbon pieces. Here's all the carbon fiber you get. Wheels. Sport tune motor rolling around in the box. Being that I couldn't even find one on available for sale on eBay, I have no clue even what this thing is worth right now. I guess it's up to how bad somebody wants it. Okay, so here's the real 787B body. This body is, I mean, like, look at the color. This body is gorgeous. It is wider. Oh, there you go. Let me see something here. Okay, so I adjusted the camera angle so you guys can see the two different bodies. The Tamiya body is absolutely spectacular. It's a beautiful body. It is much wider. It is definitely much wider. And it is a little deeper on the sides here. But I mean, $250 to $450 just for this body, and you can get the whole RLAARLO car. I mean, like, this is where it ends. The Tamiya kit, the body is absolutely spectacular. If you want a shelf queen, this thing, the Tamiya is the one you want. Trying to allocate one's gonna be fun, and you're gonna pay a lot for it. But as a shelf queen, the Tamiya is the one you want. But if you want to have, and also, the Tamiya only has stickers for lights, where the RLAARLO has lights front and back. So You can run this day and night. Now, you know, if you want to have fun and you want to have a speed run car and parts availability, and I mean, like, the RLAARLO is awesome. I am ecstatic that they are making these. I want to build the dual motor. I did want to build a drag version and a speed run version dual motor. I would need another dual motor kit and possibly another roller. The one detail that I wish RLAARLO would have captured is this front deep vent right here. That vent is awesome, but that, you know, but then again, space is limited, you know, underneath these bodies. So I understand why it's not there, but that would have been an awesome vent to capture. But I'm sure that the shock tower would have prevented that, because the shock tower comes up right about there. The Tamiya chassis is completely different. Doesn't have the big tall shock tower, so they can get away with that. But then again, their car only will do you know, 25-30 miles per hour out of the box. So you know, it's give and take. All right, I'm gonna lay out everything on the table that you get with each. I know I purchased this a couple years back, and when I purchased this, it was probably $500 or more. Now it's even harder to find, so I'm sure it costs even more. So $300 for this with 1/8 scale components, battery, transmitter. It's definitely RLAARLO's a way better deal, and there's bodies available, so if you scratch it up, you know, it's not that big a deal. This thing, you scratch it up, you're gonna be out of a lot. I doubt you'll even run this, but let's see what else you get with the RLAARLO and what you get with the Tamiya. Okay, so with the RLAARLO, we get this, it looks like a Dunbar RC radio, it looks like it is, which these are really great. They have tons of range. This thing comes loaded. It's full carbon fiber. The motor is a 3900 kV, 3660, 3900 kV it looks like, and 120 amp ESC. The rear spoiler is adjustable by servo. Nice tires. It does have sway bars front and rear. And a 3300 mAh battery. And that is a 2S. Yeah, I'll get that on later. Oil filled suspension, front and rear. I mean, like, this thing comes very, very well built. And like I said, 8th scale components on a 1/10 scale car. That's a really tough car. Aside from that, you get your manual, some gearing, a couple tools. You get this really nice welcome note, which I think is a nice touch. Thank you note. Well, it's upside down. You get a little thank you note, and you get a cool bottle opener, which is a magnet, so you can stick it on your fridge, on your toolbox. So that's really cool. Full lights. There's the There's the front lights. So full lights, front lights there, and the rear lights are already in place there. They're wired for you. You only get the dual motor if you were one of the first 100 people to order it, but you can always buy it, and I think their parts are on sale currently, so you can probably get a good deal. Let's take a look at what we get with the Arma. I mean, I have so many Armas. Let's see what we get with the Tamiyas. All right, the Tamiya. Well, here's a closer look at the bodies. Well, let's put these together. Here's a closer look at the bodies, but there's actual real headlamps on the RLAARLO, where the Tamiya are stickers. But the Tamiya does have clear windows, as the RLAARLO are solid black. The Tamiya has the hood vent, where that was deleted out of the RLAARLO, but that is more than likely to make room for the strut tower or shock tower. Let's flip these around. There's the back of the RLAARLO, and here is the back of the Mazda. As you can see, the Mazda taillights are stickers, no real taillights. The color on the Mazda is gorgeous though. And here's the inside of the Tamiya, and you can see and here's the side of it. It's hard to tell the depth of the side channels. I mean, they did capture pretty much everything except for the vent right here. Like, everything was captured pretty much. Like I said, they have to make adjustments to fit the chassis and the components, because there isn't a lot of room. But RLAARLO did a excellent job. They did an excellent job. I mean, it's like, to be able to make this unlicensed and for it to look as close as it does, props to them. All right, so here's what you get with the Tamiya kit. You get here's a bag of parts. Well, here's the extra stickers to finish off the car. You get your tire stickers. This one is for the rear wing, and I'm not sure where those go. You get your manual. Bag of parts, part of your chassis, the tub section. You get the rear wing, another bag of parts, servo saver, more parts, plastic gearing, a single shock plastic. I'm not sure what these are for. These are for the body mounts. And in this box, you get
Okay, you get 4 tires. They're staggered, so wider in the rear, narrower in the front. You get your plastic rims, but with the aero disc for the front ones. The front ones have aero disc. A little bit of your carbon chassis, like 3 little carbon pieces. Body clips, bushings, not even bearings. So you get bushings. Phillips head screws, not hex. More screws. Some nuts and bolts. Your steering components and your shock oil for your single shot. Some more hardware. All right, some metal, a little bit of metal here for your rear drive shaft. And yep, for your rear drive shaft, and 2 bearings. So it does come with bearings in the, I'm not sure, they're probably for the rear. More nuts and bolts, and your torque tune motor. Oh, also I forgot to mention the AK 787 from RLAARLO comes with this great carrying case. You can throw this thing in your trunk, take it everywhere you go. It holds the car, holds the car, and it holds the radio transmitter. So this is a nice touch. It protects your investment and just makes it convenient. Just grab and go. Hopefully I did the 787 some justice. This is the 1991 Le Mans race winner. A 4-rotor rotary engine was powering this car. The sound this car actually made during the race were deafening. It is quite a spectacle. If you don't know anything about the 787, look it up on YouTube. It's a great part of our racing history. But like I said, body wise, Tamiya body is a better looking body, but it's not a body that you want to run or go play with. So RLAARLO has done a great thing by recreating these so that we can actually have fun, play with them, and they bring them to us at a very affordable price. I mean, these things, this is a steal for $300 while it's on sale. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, hurry up and order it, because once they go off sale, they go off sale, and they cost you about $100 more. I think the $299 jumps up to $399. You know, so at the $299 price point, it is a great price. Even at $399, I mean, for what I paid for the Tamiya, this is this is still you know, a good deal. There's not many 1/10 scale cars that have 1/8 components, and that are gonna be able to produce the speeds this car does. So don't sleep on it. Hurry up and get yours before it's too late. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.